They know the money is coming to go. So
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a minute. Back with another one. This is your boy Tony from Tony Television. If you have not yet subscribed, liked, commented on anything of the sort, go ahead and do that right now. Jumping straight into the news, what's been going on as of recent, 20 people were shot in a small town in Alabama over the night. One person at least is reported dead. Now, this was a teenage event. Looks like a Sweet 16. It happened downtown, right next to a PNC bank. So, of course, authorities are going to take this very serious. Also, if you haven't known, that particular town in Alabama, it wasn't Montgomery, it wasn't Mobile. This particular town had a grand total population of 3,000 people. So I'm pretty sure 20 people shot is going to affect a lot of people in that town. So prayers up to them, prayers up to their family, and I hope everyone ends up okay out of that situation. Prayers up to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is someone who started off way back in the 90s with In Living Color. For those who don't know what In Living Color is, it was actually a comedy sketch show that was produced, written, and everything by Keenan Ivory Wayans. A lot of comedians got their start up on In Living Color. You had Jamie Foxx as one of them. You had Tommy Davis. You had David Alan Grier. You had Jim Carrey. You had Jennifer Lopez. It was so many people that got their startups from In Living Color. But after In Living Color, Jamie went on to do The Jamie Foxx Show, Ray Charles. He just went on to do phenomenal, spectacular things, and I love a lot of his movies. But anyway, it's being reported that Jamie had a serious medical condition. No one knows as of yet what that serious medical condition is about. There's been rumors that it was a stroke. There's been rumors that it was a heart attack. There's been rumors that something was put in his drink. But the truth is, all of that is speculation until the family or Jamie or a doctor or someone comes out to confirm exactly what it was. Point is, we don't want to lose Jamie. Jamie's been a great entertainment to our community, to the world, from our community to the world. And Jamie Foxx is someone that we greatly admire. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of kids that look up to him and wish to be like him one day. So prayers out to Jamie Foxx, the Foxx family, his daughter, everyone. Get well soon, Jamie. China Mac recently showed some type of bruise on his neck. Now, after showing the bruise on his neck, there was some things of saying he wrote on the post, niggas jump me, smoke is gonna be smoke. Now, I'm not saying he don't bring the smoke, but what I'm saying is, when people get jumped for real, street people, they don't run to the internet to say niggas jump me. They just go and handle that situation. So when I first saw this, I was looking and like, is this real? If it is, why would he bring it to the internet if he's gonna go back with the smoke? Now, recently it came out exactly what was going on. He did not get jumped. His way of explaining it, he got jumped by two girls, right? The girls stayed the night. They hickeyed him up all night on his night, and that was the problem. And his main girl was coming in the same night or the next day, and he had to create a narrative in order to try to throw his girl off. Needless to say, that did not work. Of course not. And his girl caught him in the act, and now he looks crazy on the internet. What I will say is this. If you're a grown man, paying your own bills, driving your own car, making your own money, all of these things, on top of just being a grown man, and at 42, you're almost grown twice. So there should be no reason why whatever you choose to do in your household, you should not be willing to stand on that and stand behind that. I'm a single man. I stand behind everything I do in my place. I pay my rent, I pay my bills, I wipe my ass. Why would I have to lie to anyone coming to my place of residence? What I do here is what I do here, and I pay to do it here, and I'm gonna do it here because there's no ring, there's no ties, there's no nothing. So with that being said, it does make him look a bit like a clown because, you're too grown to be doing that. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. Overall, though, with the China Mac situation, he's been going at Troy Ave. He's been on Troy Ave in Brooklyn. He's been at Peppers in Brooklyn, ordering food to show Troy Ave, look, I have the ghetto pass. I can come out here anytime I want to. Troy Ave has come back with videos and whatever he's come back with to rebuttal that, and I think he actually took a picture of him standing outside of the same store at night that China Mac was standing at earlier that day. China Mac has recently offered him $100,000 to do a fight in a boxing ring. I would love to see that. I personally would put my money on China Mac. And even though this is a situation that made him look a little corny, I still rock with China Mac. Some things I disagree with him, some things I agree with. But overall, I still rock with China Mac, but you gotta stop the corny shit, dude. Other recent news, there was a documentary put out about King Von. It labeled him a serial killer. Now, the guy who actually filmed it was not from the culture. He wasn't even black. Let's just get straight to it. And I personally believe that's a lot of the reason why people are upset. A lot of the things that he's already said in his documentary has been said already by King Von himself, by friends, homies of King Von themselves. And look, niggas don't want to take accountability. We hate to see when other people are doing something that we're already doing to ourselves. Like when cops shoot niggas, we go crazy. But niggas shoot niggas in the ghetto all day long and we don't say shit. Matter of fact, we turn our head and say that ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with me. So with that being said, I like the documentary. I think it was interesting. When King Von was alive, he was my favorite young boy artist. So any content in regards to King Von that's entertaining, I like it. Do I agree with King Von murdering people or allegedly murdering people? No, I don't agree with that. But what I do agree with is when an artist lives whatever life that they have lived, they get on the microphone and they speak about their life and not someone else's life. So the fact that he was speaking about his life, I felt it. And, you know, he was definitely an artist that I enjoyed. So the documentary has actually gotten a lot of people upset at the director because he's mainly using clips from the internet. He hasn't really actually done the research in Chicago, interviewed people that knew King Von, family members, or anyone like that. Me personally, I still don't have a problem with it. Like I said, niggas released stuff about King Von all day and his secrets and who he killed or allegedly, and we don't say anything about it. When a white boy comes along and does it very well, might I add, we get pissed about it. I think we just need to take accountability. King Von himself loved being a gangster. He talked about the bodies that he had, allegedly, and I think that he wouldn't mind a documentary 3 hours long speaking about the life that he lived and the life that he died. Kudos to that guy who actually did that documentary. I like it. If you haven't checked it out yet and you was a King Von fan or you want to know about King Von, go check out the documentary. Now, in case you haven't heard, teenagers in Chicago are running wild, having a great time or starting trouble, however you look at it. Just recently, hundreds of teenagers flooded the streets of Chicago, running wild downtown, breaking car windows, just and a 14-year-old was actually shot before the end of the night was over. No surprise there to me. Whenever we get a little too hyped up, somebody's gonna get stabbed or shot, and there's too many of us in one spot. I'm just being honest. Anyways, the teens were running wild downtown Chicago, busting car windows and just causing havoc. I'm not sure if they were looting, I'm not sure if they were injuring people, but there's no reports of injuries besides the 14-year-old getting shot. But anyways, if I was you and I was traveling to Chicago anytime soon, I would particularly not leave my car parked overnight outside in that area. It's a hot spot. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that has been my update, my wrap up for the week, the weekend. You can go ahead and leave a comment below about anything that you want me to talk about. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's your boy, I'm out. Tony.
Stand on top like I'm King Kong. Paddle niggas like a ping pong. Run my block like I'm King Von.